What's up, guys? Welcome back to the Team Solemn Circus live match. Today on the left side here, we have Runick Live Twin Spright. It definitely got a little bit more support with the starter coming back to 2. And on the right side here, we also have Labrynth. Talk about the best hit on the ban list is no hits on the ban list. We still have Eradicator, we still have Big Welcome to 3, we still have D-Barrier, all these powerful cards not getting touched. Before we dive in, don't forget to like, comment, subscribe. We're on the road to 5K, doing a mat giveaway at 5K here, so definitely make sure you guys are subscribed for that. We're already seeing Labrynth going to be going first here. That's very good for them. We also see a few furnitures in the hand, as well as Welcome, as well as a Karma Cannon. We're going to see them activate the furniture, discarding the other furniture there to be able to set a copy of a Big Welcome because they already have the Welcome in the hand. And it also looks like we have another copy of Starvy Torby there. So we're going to see the Big Welcome going to be set, and then we're going to be able to potentially activate. Yeah. We're going to set 2 more cards, being the Duel Cannon, and then the Welcome Labrynth and passing turn on this. Then we're going to see them start off the bat with a Welcome Labrynth. This is going to be able to summon out the Lovely here, or a copy of Lady. That is also a very good option as well, which is going to be able to, so you definitely do Lady here, because then you can go Big Welcome. If they have no interruptions, you can then chain Lady to be able to put like an Imperm on the field. And then you can summon out the Lovely and then bounce back the Lady, which we will most likely be seeing here. They are going to chain a Forbidden Droplet to this so that they cannot activate the effect. Discarding a Smashers there. This will make us not able to activate that Lady effect, but we will be able to get Lovely still to bounce back the copy of Lady. And then we can summon her out once again. We will be also able to activate the effect of the 2 furnitures in the graveyard, Chandelier and Starvy Torby. And then we get to destroy 1 card out of the 4 in their hand. So luckily for us, they're getting rid of 2 cards. I wonder if that is really the right option, if they're going to be like wanting to destroy anything there. Like we saw them get rid of 3 cards from their hand by just stopping a trap being set. And that we already have so much advantage that we can do. But they do go Battle Phase evenly matched here, getting rid of the Lovely as well. That is quite good. And then we're going to see Destruction on the back row and getting rid of 4 cards. We do see the Trap Tricks being destroyed or banished there. But getting rid of Lovely is going to be quite difficult. And then the last card in hand is a copy of Blue to summon out the pink here. This is going to give us an option to be able to get a pop or a set. We see them reveal the Chandelier. They could activate it, but if they do, we will be seeing, of course, them maybe value the pop over the draw, and then you'd be able to lose your copy of Welcome or Big Welcome here. It's not over yet for, of course, the player here. They're going to go for a Gigantic line. I suppose when they activate Gigantic, we will see a Lady being summoned on this. The reason why they're summoning it there is because they will get locked, but if they don't, we can still lose to the pink or the blue popping it. So I don't really know if that's the right option there. We're going to see them search for the starter, and they most likely will not have access to any more runic spells, so we can kind of play, I guess, with our grind. We're not really forced to play with their runic cards going to be getting so much advantage. We know what they have left. So they can go for a copy of IP here, which can give them access to SP. We're going to see a starter going to go for most likely probably a Carrot, I would assume, in this. Because then Carrot can then go for, destroy the copy of Jet. Or not Jet, can destroy this copy of the Gigantic. And then IP as well as starter can go into the SP there. So anyway, they got rid of Lady. Lady is such a powerful card. We're going to be seeing them activate the Chandelier, discarding the Starvy Torby to set a regular Welcome. Now, this will be most likely saying that we're going to be bouncing with the Big Welcome here in the standby phase, trying to bounce back the copy of Carrot. This will also trigger the effect of Lady. We're going to be seeing them chain Lady here. It's also going to be triggering the effect of the Welcome as well as the Starvy Torby and the Chandelier. You know, we should have done this. It looks like they went to main phase to activate this, but they should have done it during the draw phase, so that we would not be able to chain IP. There may also be a world where you actually just do it on IP. We see the carrot going to be resolving there, and they're going to be able to activate the welcome here. And then choosing to not... I don't know why they didn't choose to reset the welcome as well as the chandelier and the... Yeah, that definitely is a misplay there. They really lost a lot of advantage by not adding back the dragon and the Story of Torby there. We could have gotten for a Link 2, which could have been given us the copy of SP. We would have been able to reset a welcome and also, you know, be able to search for like an Arias perhaps. We see them going to be searching for the copy of the Ariana. They also may not know that it is just by trap effect. You know, that could be a big possibility as well. We're seeing them going to go with for the IP into a copy of Unicorn here, discarding the carrot, so maybe not even owning a copy of SP. That could be another possibility as well here. You know, having to force to go for that Unicorn line. But they're going to be going draw phase, activate the big welcome, summoning out the lady, and then bouncing back lady, which can then trigger out the welcome, chandelier, the copy of not Kuklok, of Story of Torby, as well as the Ariana to draw a card and then be able to set or special summon one from the hand. Then we're also going to be chaining the lady. Then we're going to set a card, and then we're going to be summoning out here. And they're going to go battle phase and attack. They did activate a Runic card, so they shouldn't have a battle phase. Yeah, they shouldn't have a battle phase there, so then we're going to be seeing them activate the effect, setting a Lab here. Then drawing for turn. We do see a set card, which is... they activated Destruction. So we're going to see Welcome Labrynth going to be activated there. Summoning out the lady, and then it's going to be destroying... summoning out the Ariana. Then Lab's going to be destroying the droplets. But it's going to be chained to negate the lady there. But like they're in such a huge advantage at this point, they're going to just be able to like the storm. We're going to see a copy of the Blackjack being summoned. And they can go for a copy of Muckraker, and then we can activate the effect of Blackjack. And our opponent's just going to scoop it up, realizing the Labrynth player just has had too much advantage. Like they're pretty much forced to draw a kind of a copy of a live twin, but even then they only get a pop or a draw, and if they have any other interaction like a copy of Double Dragon Lord, or not Double Dragon Lords, but of DDG, if they have a copy of Punishment, if they have a copy of really any trap, is going to be able to just blow them out, as well as they also have Big Welcome in the graveyard. So, you know, they can just bounce back the link as soon as they make the link. You know, bring back the level 1 monster. And then, of course, they can bounce it back. And that's just going to be pretty much a game for them there. So they kind of need like 2 cards, which is kind of unfortunate for them. But we did see Forbidden Droplets in the deck. I don't know how viable that is. A lot of the times, like, I guess it's very good against... not against, but it's very good paired up with the Runic cards. Because you don't have, like, that much room for, like, cards like Ash Blossom, Valor, Talents, and stuff like that. So, you know, having those droplets, you're playing essentially multiple copies of Imperm by being able to activate a Runic card, activate another Runic card, and then going for droplets, you know, having to negate 2 monsters on the field is very nice. Also being able to set it as well and use it is really cool. But we're going to be seeing the Runic Labrynth or the Runic player going to be going first, going for a copy of the Hugin here. Hugin's going to be able to activate its effects, discarding a copy of droplets here, so we were talking about it. And that's going to be able to search for a copy of Fountain. Hugin also being a level 2, which will let us summon out any of those Spright monsters here. So, talking about that, we're going to be seeing Blue summon itself out, searching for most likely a copy of Jet, summoning out the Jet, activating the effect, searching for a copy of Starter potentially, trying to go for those carrot lines. Are going for a Smashers, so maybe only playing that one copy of Starter and it being in the hand already. We are going to be seeing a Link 2 going for the copy of Sprint. Sprint can dump any of the Live Twin cards, dumping a Leela here. And then we can overlay for a copy of Gigantic, which is then summoned back out. The other copy here of the one, and we're going to activate Destruction though, after we activate Fountain. Which can then let us summon out. I'm not sure why we're doing it like this. Going for another Hugin here. And then we get to draw 2 cards. Maybe hoping that we draw something that we don't have to summon. Like if we have both options there. But if we draw into a pink, we're kind of screwed. Because Gigantic can't summon from the hand here. So we're going to activate the effect Detaching. Summoning out the Frost. Okay. And then we can link the Hugin and Frost away for the pink, which is going to be able to bring back. And then Kissy Kill can bring back out the Leela. And then we can link away for the Leela here. Which is going to be able to bring back out the Kissy Kill. And we're going to get a draw off the Kissy Kill here. So, going +3 already, but just draws this turn. Very nice, to be honest. We're going to see them go for Muckraker here. Muckraker can then discard one of those cards, which is a Leela, to bring back out the copy of Kissy Kill. So then we'll be able to summon out a copy of the pink, of the blue one there, of the Leela, to be able to pop a card. We do see an Ash Blossom being drawn. We're going to be normal summoning out the Ariana. And then we can then activate the effect, searching for a copy of whatever piece that we're missing here. Going for a Big Welcome. So chances are we won't be playing during this turn, but playing during the following turn. We're going to activate a Lab. And then we're going to be summoning out the blue, popping the Lab there, not even wanting their cards to be popped. Already having enough of that kind of shenanigans there. We do see the Coup Clock being activated, which can then let us activate a copy of Big Welcome that we do set. They might have a way to get rid of it, but where they do not. So we're going to see Big Welcome going to be activated here. And they are thinking. Now, if we have a Droplets, we can actually Droplets away the Kissy Kill and then bring it back out with the Leela to get a draw, which is pretty nice. Then we're going to be seeing the lovely effect that was summoned off of the Big Welcome activates effects here to try to pop a card from the hand or the field. We did set a bunch of cards. So if they are perhaps Runic spells and they do pop the Runic Fountain, it will kind of be protected there. Or will be protected there, but chances are these aren't Droplets. We are going to be seeing a Flashing Fire here, destroying, or negating, I believe. No, it does destroy. Okay, so destroying the lovely and then doing the top 2 cards, which we do see a Phantasme. That would have been a fantastic card to see that in your top, your first turn, going for a +3 potentially. We're going to see them set 2 cards here and passing. We did get rid of the Runic Fountain, but we could see them in the next turn link away the Muckraker as well as the pink to go for a copy of the Griffin. But we're going to be seeing a Smashers here, getting rid of the starter and then the Muckraker, to go for the Trap, which is going to be a copy of the Trap Tricks. And they're going to pass turn on this. We do get the draw here. We have Big Welcome and 1 set. That's really the only thing that we can. And like whatever we do, we bounce back. And I know the last card in hand is the Ariana. Oh, there's 2 cards in hand. Okay. That's like an Ariana Ash, maybe? We do have another copy of Fountain here, though. They're going to attempt to pass, and then we'll skip battle phase, of course. And then they're going to be summoning out a blue and getting rid of the Gigantic. Okay. And here we kind of just don't have any options. We're not level 2 locked. We're going to see them activate a Slumber, summoning out the Muddin here. And then Fountain's going to go to activate its effects. We do see it hit with Ash Blossom, though. Just leaving the Ariana in the hand. Can we find a way to end up, making it so that we have numerous ways of going for, to stop that? They're going to have 2 cards left. I'm going to see them go for a copy of the Sunny there. That's going to be a pop and a draw. We're going to normal summon with the Ariana. They're going to activate the effect of Freezing Curses to negate it. They could chain a Big Welcome to this, bouncing it back to the hand. But we will see Fountain going to be able to resolve there. Oh, we do see them bounce it back. Okay. So searching for that Storvy, but they're going to get that draw 3 here. We do see a Blackjack in the hand as well. Paired with Storvy, that's going to let them peek the top card of their deck. But, of course, when Storvy does destroy these cards, you're going to see them chain a tip here, searching for the destruction, and this is what I mean. We're going to be seeing them destroy the card before they even have a chance to activate it. They know this card's going to get destroyed here. Then we're going to be seeing Kuklok and attempt to activate its effects. We're going to be chaining a destruction to this. And then, of course, Blackjack can activate as well. And we get rid of a 3rd Big Welcome. That's crazy. Of course, we can summon out the Kuklok here. But this is not in for us. Like, we are losing this for sure. I believe all 3 Big Welcomes are banished now. There could be the Labrynth setup that we are playing, though. That could put back the 2 Big Welcomes and then let us set additional cards, but we're going to see them go for an Anima. Anima then can activate the effect to take the copy of the Link 4. We're going to see them tag out there, and they're going to go to destroy and then draw a card. And we're left on just Ariana here. But our opponent does not have a battle phase. but they essentially have infinite amount of runic cards, and then we'll be seeing them, pass turn, and then during the draw phase, we're going to be banishing and getting this to set, and we can activate this trap card here. I do like the blackjack build. Like, it's nice that and it's the third big welcome. Okay, so they only had 2 banished, but this is the last copy, so it's going to be able to summon here, summoning most likely the copy of, like, do you go for Lovely or do you go for... You kind of have to go for Butler, because Butler bounces back, and then Butler can activate its effects, summoning out the Ariana, and then you can start getting, like, your stuff, but it's going to bounce back the Butler, then we're going to see the Star Vitar going to be able to summon himself out, and then Welcome can set itself, but like, we're not out of it, but we're not really in it either. And like, we could activate Butler's effect to summon out the Ariana. Ariana could search us for Labrynth setup if we do play it. We hopefully should play it. I have not seen any extravagance in their deck yet, and it's kind of been standardized. A lot of the YCS builds, as well as like the regional builds, are also doing it. But we're going to be seeing the Link 4 banish itself, sending the blue to the graveyard to attempt to pop the back row, and they're going to be chaining the effect of the Storby Torby to then set a welcome. We're going to be seeing them destroying the other welcome there. Pink can then summon back the blue, then we can see them pop, and they will get the effect of Kuklok here in chain. But it's unfortunately not going to be enough. They're trying to get it so they can activate the effect, but they won't be able to really do it. They won't be able to get the effect of welcome to really be able to resolve here. And then we're going to see them go for a runic card, go for the Sleepy, and then we can get a +3 once again, and the Labrynth player just scoops it up, realizing it is far too late. As soon as we're getting those +3s when our opponent's on 0 cards, we're just chilling way too hard. They did have access to the Arias. I believe Arias could have summoned herself out, and then we could have, like, they don't have a battle phase, so then we could have, I guess, with the Sleipnir, they're going to be banishing whatever we summon. I'm going to say there might be a way to get to Chaos Angel, but they don't have any traps left, so unfortunately they're not going to be able to do very much. Like, we did see, also they would be able to reborn out blue and then blue pop a card, so they're not going to be able to really do anything there at all. Definitely worth scooping. Or I guess they did pop the trap before they could summon out the Kuklok. So they have Kuklok. Nah, they're still not doing anything there. Like, even if you do go into the Chaos Angel and start, like, beating over their stuff, like, you'll have to be hoping that they're not drawing into any runic cards, and at that point, it's just, like, not going to be good. But moving on into Game 3 here, we are going to be seeing the Labrynth player going off with the copy of Chandelier, discarding a Daruma Cannon. Interestingly enough, discarding Daruma Cannon, I don't know if that's really worth it here, unless we're playing, like, multiple copies of it, and they're going to be... No, you definitely activate Kuklok first. I made this mistake before activating Kuklok second. Okay, so they're going to be saying, okay, I activated Kuklok first, that's fine. And they're going to summon itself out. And then we're going to see a welcome going to be activated here. I feel like you definitely go for a big welcome. But we're going to be seeing the Ariana getting summoning herself out. And then we can activate the effect here. Yeah, so it was Kuklok 1, and then we're going to activate the effect of Storby Torby. For anyone wondering. But what does Ariana search? Or... maybe Ariana searches for a lady? And then Ariana searches for... I feel like you definitely have to search for lady here. We see lovelies in the deck. So you can search for lady, then you can special summon out the lady here. We do see the big welcome in the deck, okay, or in the hand. So we're going to be summoning out the lovely there. And then we can set one card and pass on this. So they will be able to have big welcome and then chain the lady there. And then, of course, we can bounce back the copy of the Ku-Klok. We're going to see them normal summon out the effect of Kissy Kill. Then we're going to be summoning out a Leela here. Then we're chaining the copy of Daruma Cannon. We're going to be chaining the lovely here, or lady, to summon, or to place the big welcome. And then we're going to be seeing the flashing fire to summon. Then we can summon out the pink, or the carrot, and the red. Going for a gigantic. Gigantic's going to activate its effects there. It's going to go for Jet. Jet's going to go search for Smashers. We could see Smashers going to activate right now. We're going to be seeing them activate to summon out the Munin here. Or they can't go because they did do a gigantic. That's correct. So they're just going to be having that in the hand. They're going to be setting 2 cards and passing on this. They do have a red. We're going to see the lady flip up here. They're going to flip up the Ariana. We can then activate a big welcome. Chaining the lady. They're going to chain a red to this. Negating it with the Jet. They want to summon out the lovely, bouncing back the copy of Ku-Klok to the hand here. We will be seeing welcome as well as the, lovely, welcome, and then Chandelier going to be able to set, add back, and then pop. And also Ariana being able to draw and then potentially summon out a copy of the Arias in the hand. I see them look like they have a Dragoon in the extra deck. So maybe there's a copy of what's that one called? The Waken the Dragon. It does look like there is a copy of Waken the Dragon here. We're going to see them activate the Ku-Klok. Then they can activate the effect of the Welcome Labrynth that they did set this turn. Or I guess reset this turn. Summoning out a lady once again. I feel like that's definitely not the play. Like, we're right about to hit time. They could have summoned out the Arias there, and then they would have been able to go for Chaos Angel, Banish, and they would have been able to attack. But we're going to be seeing time get called, and they only have a pink in hand and a Smashers. They would have been able to Banish, I suppose, when they summoned it out. But regardless, hope you guys enjoyed the video. Don't forget to like, comment, subscribe when we see some more content like this. Don't forget to stay safe. Peace.